Good Sunday morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. This is Stephen Ray, aka Stingray, and I wanted to jump here on Facebook, Twitter, and of course YouTube to let you guys know that we currently have a tornado warning that has just been issued for the Gulfport, Mississippi area. Now, this does not include the Biloxi area, but this does include the Gulfport, Mississippi area. The actual tornado looks like it's going to be coming through Gulfport about 8:40 this morning, 8:40 Central Time. This is for southeastern Harrison County in South Mississippi. This is a radar-indicated tornado that was located near Biloxi, moving northwest at 25 miles per hour. So we're going to have a lot of these today and tomorrow as Cristobal goes on ahead and makes landfall in South Louisiana, and then all the outer rain bands of Cristobal, they can produce tornadoes. So I just wanted to jump on here and let you guys know that Gulfport, Mississippi is underneath a tornado warning. Now, this tornado has not been seen, it has not been observed, but it is radar indicated, and it is currently located near the city of Biloxi, Mississippi, moving to the northwest at 25 miles per hour. It will be around Gulfport, Mississippi at 8:40 this morning. So there's your polygon warning. And now let me back out and put on the radar for you. And I'm going to switch between the New Orleans radar and Mobile to kind of give you guys a better perspective. And there comes your squall from Hurricane Cristobal. And as you can see, it is currently moving towards the city of Gulfport as we speak. And so if you're in the city of Gulfport, Mississippi, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest room near the center and away from windows. If you are in a car, if you're in a mobile home, you must get out and get to a more substantial shelter. So once again, this is a tornado warning for the city of Gulfport, Mississippi. Now, let me go ahead and show you that the couplet is going to be, and the actual tornado is going to be coming up here just off to the east of Gulfport right now, where the light green meets the dark green. That would be your area of rotation with this storm. Now, earlier, over towards the Mobile area, there was another little system like this that produced a tornado warning for Baldwin County, but that has since expired. And let me explain what happens in these tropical systems. You have a lot of wind shear within the storm, and so it is very difficult to pinpoint where a tornado would be, just simply because they are quick spin-up tornadoes, and then they dissipate, and then they cycle through. So this tornado, potential tornado, will probably be if it does touch the ground, it will be very quick, and then the warning will be canceled, and then another one will pop up. These are going to be real quick spin-up tornadoes, but I will tell you that these are probably going to be rain-wrapped, so do not wait on this to get into the city of Gulfport. Do not wait to try and see the tornado because they can be very life-threatening, and of course, they can produce a lot of damage. Now, let me go ahead and back out and show you the big view. And as you can see, there's a lot of rain around the city of New Orleans. There's a lot around just off to the south, but let me back out and show you the big picture. And as you can see, Cristobal continues to spin. And if you're in Picayune, Mississippi, if you're over here towards Mobile, Gulf Shores, you're seeing a lot of rain. If you're seeing a lot of rain right now in the New Orleans area as well. A lot of ponding of water on the roads and a lot of flooding. Let me also go ahead and show you that this area right here would be the center of circulation of tropical storm Cristobal. Now, once again, Cristobal has not strengthened any overnight, which is a really good thing. So it is currently sitting here with 50 mile per hour winds, and it continues to move off to the north at about 12 miles per hour. So my best guess would be that the center of circulation would come ashore and make landfall over here towards Galliano, Louisiana. Probably it could even shift even to the east a little bit towards the New Orleans area. But the reason I'm on Facebook and Twitter is to let you guys know that there is currently a tornado warning for the city of Gulfport, and it will be moving through the Gulfport area. The actual tornado will be near the Gulfport, Mississippi area around 9:40, so that's about 6 minutes till now. And Biloxi is not in this warning, but the actual portion of the storm that was producing a tornado when the warning was issued was near the city of Biloxi. So there is your possible tornado is in this area right here, and it's going to be crossing this blue line right here is I-10. And so it's going to be crossing I-10 just to the north of Gulfport, Mississippi. So nobody needs to be driving along I-10 right now. You need to pull off and get to a rest area, a convenience store, a sturdy shelter, and wait this thing out. So this possible tornado is coming right over the city of Biloxi as we speak. And I'm going to check with the National Weather Service. Now, oddly enough, even though that Gulfport is in Mississippi, the National Weather Service in New Orleans issues the warnings for Gulfport and Biloxi and Waveland, Mississippi. So let me check with the Weather Service down in New Orleans to see if there are any other updates. And I also need to mention that this warning goes until 8:45. So 8:45 this morning. And also this does include Wool Market and Orange Grove, Mississippi. Tornado radar indicated, and also penny-sized hail are very possible with this storm coming from the National Weather Service down here in New Orleans, Louisiana. So let me switch over to the Mobile radar, and as you can see, there is your couplet right in here, just to the north of Gulfport now. So once again, this is I'm Stephen Ray, aka Stingray. I'm here on Facebook, Twitter, and of course YouTube, letting you guys know that there is a tornado warning for Gulfport, Mississippi, including Orange Grove, Mississippi, and Wool Market until 8:45 this morning. So that goes for another few minutes, and it's going to be real interesting to see what the Weather Service does with this warning, if they will extend it on up here towards the Lyman and areas like that in Mississippi. Let me go back to the radar, and let's go back over here towards the Mobile area. And as you can see, more storms are coming onshore towards Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. Now, let me... Okay, if you were up here towards Fairhope and Point Clear, Alabama, you desperately need to watch this area of circulation right here and another one right here just to the north of Alberta. I would not be surprised to see Mobile issue a tornado warning for Baldwin County, for the Fairhope and Point Clear area, because that is a very tight circulation just off to the west of Summerdale down in Baldwin County. There's also another circulation that is just off to the east of Summerdale and north of Alberta. So let me see what the Weather Service in Mobile is thinking about that area. And you know, with a landfalling tropical system like this, you can have these quick spin-up tornadoes, and then they quickly dissipate. So the reason I'm on is to let you guys know that there is a tornado warning for about another 5 minutes for the Gulfport, Mississippi area. And actually, this tornado, based on radar, is crossing I-10 just off to the northwest of Gulfport, Mississippi as we speak. And I would expect, based on that radar image, that the Weather Service in New Orleans would probably let the warning expire because it's not as tight as it once was. And like I said, I'm Stephen Ray, aka Stingray, and we're currently watching a tornadic storm that is over the city of Gulfport, Mississippi. Let me see if this warning goes for another 5 minutes. And there are no updates from the National Weather Service in New Orleans, which oddly enough, Gulfport and Biloxi are in the state of Mississippi, but the National Weather Service in New Orleans issues the warnings for this area, which is rather interesting, but that's just the way it happens. So once again, we currently have the tropical storm Cristobal is currently really close, or inching closer to the Louisiana coast. I think it will probably make landfall over here towards the Galliano area, just to the south of New Orleans, over here towards the Huma area as well. Now, I do believe that there is a lot of flooding that is going on in New Orleans. I've been seeing off and on videos on social media of flooding, coastal flooding, and of course, rainfall flooding. So this is a very serious situation, and some of the places could see upwards of 10 to 12 inches of rain over here towards Huma, New Orleans, Slidell, Louisiana, as this just continues to inundate the area with rain. But the reason I'm on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube is to let you know that Gulfport, Mississippi is currently under a tornado warning for another 3 minutes. And I'm going to keep it right here and see what the Weather Service does with this warning before I let you guys go. Okay, this is from the National Weather Service in New Orleans. At Ship Island, they just reported a gust of 54 miles per hour. So stay weather aware. So once again, Ship Island off the coast of Louisiana has reported a wind gust to 54 as the storm continues to move on in. So there's no word from the National Weather Service in New Orleans about whether they're going to allow this warning to expire or if they're going to extend it on to the north. It is very, very weak. At this time, it is not as tight, but there is your center of circulation just off to the south of Lyman, Mississippi. If you are currently in the Gulfport area, I think I can give you the all clear. But let me go back over here to the west and check on the storm that is coming into the city of Fairhope. And that is a very, very tight circulation that is just off to the southeast of Fairhope, lifting into Fairhope and Point Clear. There was another one over here just off to the southeast of Robertsdale. But this one that I've circled right here is the most intense that we have on radar right now. And I would not be surprised if this continues to see another tornado warning issued for Baldwin and possibly even Mobile counties in South Alabama. And, this is what we're going to have. Okay, let's see. The warning is still active for another minute, so I'm going to keep it right here. and see what the Weather Service decides to do. And once again, regardless of whether you see tornadoes or not, you're going to see an intense amount of rainfall with this system. And so it is a significant threat of heavy rain and, of course, a few spin-up tornadoes like this. So apparently they're going to allow this warning to expire, which is a really good thing. So yes, this is a tropical storm. I'm reading the comments from Twitter and Facebook. Okay, minor street flooding has occurred on Highway 90 on the east end of Gulfport. Water 6 to 8 inches in places. Okay, so that's from the National Weather Service down there in New Orleans, that there is 6 to 8 feet of water in places of flooding on Highway 90 on the east end of Gulfport, Mississippi. Okay, so the warning has currently expired, which is a good thing. So give me just a second, folks, and I want to kind of update you guys on Cristobal while we're here. And I want to go ahead and take you region by region and let you see what you can expect as Cristobal continues to move towards this area. Okay, so here we go. And as you can see, there's Cristobal early this morning, continuing to churn across the northern Gulf, getting very close to making landfall, either today or later this afternoon, and even into tonight. This is a rather interesting and big system. As you can see, it stretches a wide area, and it's going to continue to do that until it makes landfall, and then, of course, it is going to start condensing. Now, if you are in central Mississippi, yesterday, the entire area of Mississippi was in the 3 to 6 inches of rain, possible in 6 hours or less. Now, if you are in the Pine Belt, we have an updated risk. There is a significant threat of 4 to 8 inches of rain in less than 6 hours for places like Brookhaven, McGee, Laurel, and Hattiesburg, and points off to the south. Numerous roads will be flooded or closed, with increasing threat to structures and possible water rescues. This is for the area in the red shade. Like I said, this is for the Pine Belt area all the way down to the coast, of 4 to 8 inches of rain from Sunday night into Monday night. And this is a significant flooding threat. If you are in the orange area, you can see 3 to 6 inches of rain. This goes from Eupora all the way down to Natchez, Mississippi, and over to Bastrop, Louisiana. And then if you're in the Columbus to Meridian area, 1 to 3 inches of rain. Flooding is possible in low-lying areas. There is also a threat with this system, like we just had with a tornado warning for for Gulfport. There is a threat of isolated severe storms with damaging winds and tornadoes across all of Mississippi today, tonight, and tomorrow. So this is a very evolving situation. So there's going to be a lot of instances where we have a quick spin-up tornado, and then we have a tornado warning, and then a few minutes later, the warning is canceled or allowed to expire, and then another one pops up. So this is a day where, and tomorrow too, where you're going to want to keep abreast of the weather situation across Mississippi, Louisiana, and of course far southwest Alabama. So this is a interesting situation that we have going on here. And once again, there is your center of circulation. So before I let you go, the warning for Gulfport, Mississippi has been allowed to expire, which is a good thing. And the center of circulation that was over the city of Fairhope has weakened. So that is a good thing. So we currently have no active warnings in Mississippi nor Alabama. And that is really good. So one more time for my friends in the heavy rain is falling from Mobile to Fairhope to Foley right now. Let me put this into motion for you. And it continues to circulate around the center of Tropical Storm Cristobal. So pick out where you live, and you can see there's a lot of heavy rain falling. Like I said, Mobile, Gulfport, Pascagoula, Mississippi, Waveland, New Orleans. And now let me show you for my friends in the New Orleans area. A lot of heavy rain falling over Louisiana and Mississippi. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off for a little while. I will come back on if there's any chance of a new tornado warning being issued. I will be right back on Twitter, Facebook, and of course YouTube. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. If I don't see you guys again, so have a wonderful day. And remember, if you're in Mississippi or Louisiana or Southwest Alabama, make sure you have a way of receiving quick tornado warnings, because like I said, they can be quick, they can spin up real quick, and they can spin up even without warning. So keep abreast of the latest weather information, and of course, keep your eye to the sky. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I will be watching the radar and come back with frequent updates as needed.